Hello, 11th grade students. Believe it or not, it's time to start thinking about requesting courses for your final year of high school. This video is meant to give you basic registration information, but you'll need to do additional research and have important conversations to make sure that you're making wise decisions for your senior year. This slide gives you a brief overview of how the registration process is going to work this year. It's starting with this video, and immediately following this video, you're going to be given the registration information that you need. Please be sure to share this information with your parent and guardian. All of the same information is also available on the guidance website for you to refer to anytime that you need. Something that's brand new this year is we're going to be offering a registration fair on January 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. right here at the high school. It's going to give you an opportunity to talk with staff from each of the different departments to get additional information about the course options available in their department. Course selections will be submitted online through your Skyward account during the registration window. That window is going to open on January 30th and will close on February 8th. After February 8th, you will not be able to make changes to your selections. One of the pieces of information that you're going to receive following this video is the registration worksheet. That worksheet is a great planning tool. It gives you a snapshot of all of the available class options, and we would suggest that you use that to finalize your selections. Remember that you're going to be choosing 14 semester courses. And when you're registering for your classes, it's always best to refer to the course number that's available on the registration worksheet to make sure that you're selecting the correct courses. There's a number of different resources that you can use to help with making your decisions. Obviously, you can talk with teachers, counselors, parents, older siblings, or students. There's online resources that will help you to identify college admissions criteria. Particularly in the case of registering for your senior year, you're going to want to make sure that you're satisfying all of the admissions criteria or recommendations. We have the registration fair again that will take place on January 30th. And we also have the registration information that is available on the guidance webpage. If you go to that page, you'll notice on the right-hand side, there's going to be a listing of all of the academic departments. If you click on any of those, you're going to be able to see each and every course that's offered under that department. As a part of the course description, you're going to be able to see which grades are eligible for that course and any possible prerequisites that might be required. Please feel free to use that information as you need. It has been updated each year. There are a number of courses that are required for 12th grade. The first of those is going to be a full year of English. You have 3 options to choose from: English 12, which is going to be most equal to English 11, Advanced Composition, or AP Lit and Comp. If you're not exactly sure which level to sign up for, I encourage you to talk with your English teacher about that. You're going to select your level and then be sure to sign up for both semesters of that level. You're also going to sign up for 1 full credit of social studies. Your options are going to be either regular government and econ, where you take government first semester and econ second semester, advanced government and econ, or AP government. Students taking AP government do not need to sign up for an additional econ class. In addition to the 2 core requirements, you're also going to want to consider courses that are needed to satisfy your graduation requirements or college admissions requirements or recommendations. You're going to want to think about things like math. Have you satisfied your statistics requirement? Will you be signing up for a 4th year of math for a college that requires that? You're going to want to make sure you've taken all of the necessary science courses, that you've completed your 1 credit of fine arts, and that if needed, you've completed the foreign language requirements for college admissions. This chart lists all of the courses that satisfy the fine arts requirement for graduation. The courses listed in green have a prerequisite of some sort. The courses in white do not. You'll want to double check the registration manual on the guidance website to find out exactly what the prereq is for the different courses that you might want to sign up for. There's a number of things that we'd encourage you to keep in mind when you're registering for classes. First, we want to make sure that you're going to graduate from high school, so make sure that you've satisfied all of the graduation requirements. If you have any questions about where you are at with that, you're going to want to contact your guidance counselor and set up an appointment to take a look at things. We also want you to think about what your plans are for after high school. Most importantly, we want you to think about any college admissions requirements or recommendations that there might be. Also think about what you're interested in and what you're good at. This is going to be your last opportunity to take classes free. From here on out, you're going to be paying for any courses that you take. So if there's a course that has kind of intrigued you or that you think might be interesting, I would encourage you to sign up for that next year. As you're making your selections, please remember that it's always easier to drop an elective course for a prep period at a later date than to do it the other way around. So if you know you need a prep period, then of course go ahead and sign up for a prep period. If you're uncertain whether you're going to need a prep period or want to take an additional elective, for the time being, I would suggest that you sign up for the elective, knowing that we can always drop it later for a prep period. And last, just make sure that you're signing up for a challenging yet manageable course load. As you get older, there's a number of different options that you have for classes, and it's very easy to overload your course schedule. We do encourage you to put some rigorous courses in your schedule, but make sure that it's at a manageable level. Please remember that your course selections play a very important role in creating the master schedule for next year. Make sure that you're doing your homework, asking the right questions, and making some real thoughtful decisions. Future changes to the course selections that you make are not guaranteed. As you know, we do our best to honor first choice elective options, but sometimes that just isn't possible with courses that are discontinued or conflict with other courses. Therefore, we do ask that every student identify 3 alternate elective courses. This is a requirement for the registration process. There is a spot on your registration worksheet where you can write those down so that you've put some thought into that before you go in to register. Final reminders, the registration window is going to be open from January 30th through Wednesday, February 8th. You are able to make any edits or changes to your requests during that window, but no changes will be made after Wednesday, February 8th. You are going to view an instructional video next week during homeroom that will remind you exactly how to do that. You are going to be registering through your Skyward account. Remember, you're going to need to have 14 semester classes and 3 alternate electives. Please be sure to discuss your options with parents and teachers and counselors prior to submitting your requests because again, there is no guarantee that you will be able to make changes at a later date. Thank you for your help in making this a successful registration season.